I said, why me? Why me? But now I understand. You know, God has a way. He can see farther than we can. If I had been able to see, I doubt very seriously if I would be doing what I'm doing now.
Daughter, lead me on.
Lead me on, he says. Lead me on.
Do not go on.
Without black gospel music's blind singers, American music wouldn't be the same. Rhythm and blues, bluegrass, jazz, rock and roll, even modern classical music has been fired up and inspired by gospel music over a century of Heavenly Sight. Heavenly Sight is a radio and web project that celebrates the pioneers who put the gospel soul into American music, like Blind Willie Johnson, Arizona Drains, the Reverend Gary Davis, and the Blind Boys of Alabama.
Singing and giving out the gospel message was my calling. If I had been able to see, I wouldn't do that. So he took my sight away in order for him to be glorified in me.
Makes the hair stand up on the back of my neck. A 78 record called Dark Was the Night, Cold Was the Ground. Blind Willie Johnson's, in which he did not articulate a single word. He hummed it and sang it and played it with a bottleneck that sounded like it was really a razor blade.
On the beam with the Golden Gate.
Oh, well, I want to be ready.
We've been awarded initial funds from the National Endowment for the Arts and the Alabama State Council of the Arts, enough to underwrite the collection of materials, but not enough to bring this project to completion. For that, we need you to pledge now through Kickstarter.
When I started out, one of my great influences was the church. So naturally, when I started to sing in my own way, in my style, naturally that influence came out. Just like the blues in me came out. And so when I sang, some people felt that, oh, he's bastardizing religion and all. But you know, after a while, the next thing I know, everybody was doing it, you know, and they start calling it soul music. I said, uh-huh.
Your contribution will help us bring these powerful voices and their stories to public radio, and our archive of history and sound, text, and image to the web. I'm Dave Marish. Help us raise the voices of Henry Butler, Lee Brewer, David Bromberg, Valerie Capers, Jimmy Carter, Bernice Johnson Reagan, the Reverend Gary Davis, and so many others, with your contribution to our Kickstarter campaign for Heavenly Sight, Black Gospel's Blind Singers. You can find out more about the project and the music we've been hearing at heavenlysight.org.